Good afternoon, guys. This week's Queens, Nassau, Suffolk County weekly market update this week, every Friday. You know how we do. Let's start with Queens single families. One moment. Perfect. Ashley, do you see the screen?
Yeah.
Perfect. Starting with Queens single families from 2 weeks to last week, we're looking at 120 to 118, comparing it to last year's 97. At the same week, we went from 2 weeks to last week, 98 to 79, compared to last year's just 4. And looking at close from 56 to 80 of last week, 77 closed, which is a very healthy number, guys. Let's look at multifamily. 2 to 4 families. Tasha, you go ahead.
So for last week and 2 weeks ago, we have 79 to 83, and then we have last year's 49 new listings for multifamily. For under contract for last week and last 2 weeks was 56 and 52, and for last year was only 7 under contract. For sold, the numbers aren't too much of a difference. We see 35 for last week. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago, 35, and then last week we see 49 homes sold. So last year it was 33 sold.
Yes. So now let's look at co-ops and condos. Looking at from 2 weeks to last week, from 170 to 183 new listed in Queens. Looking at 125 last year. Under contract from 108 to 103 to last year's just 5. Looking at close from 82 to 100 to last year's 50 closed.
Yeah.
Is not bad. Let's go have a look at Nassau County now.
Nassau County, you see for single family homes newly listed for last week and 2 weeks ago, we got 257 2 weeks ago, 271 last week. Even last year, we got 287 new listings. For under contract, there's where you see the huge difference. Where last 2 weeks ago and last week, we got 246 and 263 under contract, with last year only 3 being under contract. And for the amount sold, well, 2 weeks ago it was 210 single families sold. We got 1 week ago it was 233 sold, and for last year it was 316 sold.
Oh my God, big number last year. And then it's a drastic change because less homes are closing, less people are going under contract now, and it's insane. Big difference. Now let's finish it off at Suffolk County. 2 weeks ago to last week, 350 to 359 to last year's 376. Suffolk County is on fire. Under contract from 294 to 331 to last year's just 5. Looking at close from 320 to 290 to last year's 403. So we see big changes in closed from last year to now. The market, as you can see, was absolutely on fire with 403 last year, and then higher 300s for Nassau County as well. And this year we don't see that much of an insanity, but of course it's still there.
Ali, I have a question.
Yes.
Why is there such a huge difference for like the under contract where it's got only 5 homes under contract?
Look, last year around this time, interest rates were a little bit lower. Homes were much cheaper, like especially in Nassau and Suffolk County, like 20% cheaper. So people bought, I guess, at the right time. And right now, it still is the right time. It's still not late to catch the train because we're expecting another 15-20% increase in the coming year.
But the interest rates are rising now?
Interest rates are rising now.
Okay.
So once interest rates rise completely, prices will stay stagnant. But at the moment, they're still low. People are still buying over asking price, and that'll drive the price up.
Yeah, I still see like Long Island real estate market is like still going crazy.
It's simple supply and demand. That's all it is. The supply is very less. There's way too many buyers, and buyers will buy that home. That's all. Yep. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care.
Bye-bye.